Okay, that's gonna be in a fruit bowl, sideways a little bit, just because I'm in the kitchen and they couldn't prop it up against anything. Alright, so technically, I'm doing my physics homework. But that is a technicality. I just thought that I should do a little bit of video footage on this, November 7th. The night before America either, goes in for 4 more years of basically the same thing, or self-destructs completely. I'm embarrassed for just everything. I'm just embarrassed for this country, which has humiliated itself on multiple occasions now in front of the entire, planet. Oh, I'm really scared. Because why would you give a racist orange Cheeto nuclear weapons codes? Why would you do that? Oh, okay. So, you may have seen this already, but you know that thing about how, when the nuclear bombs were developed, that guy was like, you should put the codes in someone's heart so that, the president has to, and they just stay with the president all the time, and if the president wants to set off nuclear weapons, they have to kill the person with the codes. And then people said, no, that's too brutal. The president would never do it because he wouldn't kill someone. And we've all recognized the irony in that. I think that's a really good idea, especially if you have a dumb president. Also, in other news, the American voting system is bad. It's very bad. Put your vote in, and then your vote counts toward your state, and then, if the majority of people in your state vote for one candidate, if most of the people in Washington voted for Hillary, which they will because we're Washington, then all of our state's electoral votes will go to Hillary, which is 11. So even if it was only 51% for Hillary, all 11 of those votes would go to Hillary, which doesn't make sense. And then, so you can, lose the popular vote. The majority of people in the country don't want you to be president, but you still are president anyway. And it's why a third-party candidate will never be elected, because of the Electoral College, and the majority of a state will never vote for a third-party candidate, because why? And also because states basically have a predetermined, whether they're Democratic or Republican already, so it's sort of a farce, but at the same time, you vote, and really the people who decide on who's gonna become president are the people in, Ohio, and Florida, and New Hampshire? Why? What is this? I'm really, what? I don't know. What? Who designed this country? They were bad at what they did. Well, they'd never designed a country before, in their defense. Of course, they were also slave owners and horrible. Hey guys. I don't know if you can see me right now. But at least you'll hopefully be able to hear me. I'm sitting sort of on the front steps of these people's house. We're having an election night party where you sit around with the TV on, watching as every state gives the results. And they're all sort of, because the American election system is completely fucked up. It's Washington state gets 12 votes, and California gets 55, and Alaska gets 3. Right? It doesn't make any sense, but you watch, and you hope that whoever you are voting for gets 270 of the electoral votes, and we're sitting here, and Nate Silver, who is the numbers guy, has said that Wisconsin has already been called by Fox, which, is Fox, so there's that, but it looks like he's gonna win, Trump is gonna win Wisconsin, And if he does, then the best case scenario for the Democrats is a 269 tie, which takes it to Congress, which, you know, Congress has never done anything useful ever. But it's looking more and more likely that America, which has one of the largest nuclear arsenals in the world, is going to be run by a racist, misogynistic, xenophobic, homophobic asshole who's never told a true word in a debate and has a history of demagogy and poor business choices and, like, rape. The stock market is already plummeting. What the hell happened out there? I don't know, that's easy to say because I live in hyper-liberal Seattle. But still. The next president of the United States of America is going to be Donald Trump. Wish us luck. Although I'm not sure we deserve it at this point.